This is your 2019 MLS Cup TFC Insider presented by the all-new Kia Telluride, and I am Gareth Wheeler. We're in Seattle, Washington, the home of Starbucks, the home of Boeing, and this year's 2019 MLS Cup. Can you tell? Toronto FC landed on Thursday evening, refreshed, full of really good spirits heading into Sunday's Cup final. There are these galvanizing moments that bring teams together over the course of championship runs. Toronto FC continues to have multiple ones, whether it was the 4-goal extra time historic performance against DC United, the equivalent of Kawhi Leonard's shot for the Toronto Raptors, or maybe it was Pozuelo's post-match commentary. Well, another one of those moments came about on Thursday morning, the first snowfall of the year, and the club coming together, the entire staff shoveling off the practice field. It's really that all-for-one mantra that completely rang true with President Bill Manning leading the way. It was a special moment as the players were up for it, and it really brought everyone together. So the team lands here in Seattle, and there's been questions asked of this group over the course of the season. Now, speaking with head coach Greg Vanney, before the team took off, he raved about the team-first attitude, the camaraderie of the group, and the way they've come together as a unit. There were questions about who would score goals. Well, there's been 6 different goal scorers over the course of this playoff run. Only 3 different players scored goals when Toronto FC went on to win the MLS Cup in 2017. Players out through injury, others stepped up. Options off the bench, there are plenty of them. So Vanney loves this team because of that team-first attitude. So that's off the field. When it comes to on the field, Vanney says in training they've been working on multiple things and multiple different ways of playing. Of course, Greg Vanney can roll out the exact same 11 for the 4th straight time. This 4-3-3 formation that's done so well. If it's not broke, why go about fixing it? This team has the chemistry, and they're really playing together some connected football right now. He can also play with 3 center backs, and that's been speculated. The team's actually worked on it to a certain degree in training over the course of the week, playing both Laurent Simon and Omar Gonzalez across the back line in tandem with Chris Mavinga. Playing that 3-5-2 system would provide the team with more natural width, and that's the way you break down a stubborn Seattle back line, playing with wide players. And Toronto FC and Arrow or Larea or Moro down the left, they certainly have it that way. Or Greg Vanney can flash it back all the way back to the 2017 MLS Cup final when TFC played Seattle off the field. A 4-4-2 midfield diamond tore Seattle apart that day, led by the outstanding Victor Vasquez playing on the top of the midfield diamond. Vasquez completed 69 passes that day, scored a goal as well. He was sensational, and perhaps another Spaniard in Alejandro Pozuelo can step back, play that Vasquez role, a position he loves to play. It would take some tinkering, but Greg Vanney loves to add those different changes, different ways of playing, depending on the opponent that he's facing. Remember, over the course of Greg Vanney's stint here with Toronto FC since 2016, in games that the team and he has had 10 or more days to prepare for, Vanney and the group 12, 6, and 6. Give him time. He's going to give you different looks, so expect the unexpected come Sunday. We're landed. We're here. Toronto FC supporters, we've seen plenty of them in the city already. They'll be rolling in over the course of the weekend ahead of Sunday's kickoff, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Keep it locked to torontofc.ca for all of your Toronto FC coverage.